Hey guys, welcome to another trip report. Today I'm in Terminal 5 here at London Heathrow, ready to make my way over to San Francisco. I'll be flying BA's Club World cabin on the upper deck of their A380, so really looking forward to it as business class is not a cabin I should get to fly on. Now I'm sure many of you are aware of the controversy surrounding BA's infamous Club World cabin, and while they have tried to rectify some of these issues, introducing a better soft product, catering, and service improvements, many are still quick to dismiss it as being one of the worst business class cabins in the sky. Unless of course you're flying on their brand new A350 aircraft, which features the newly redesigned Club Suite. But is the cabin really as bad as people say? Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. As far as the terminal goes, I quite like it. It's spacious, modern, and has many shops and restaurants available to keep yourself occupied. Now since Terminal 5 is rather big, it's laid out into 3 separate concourses, A, B, and C, and is entirely operated by British Airways. Most short-haul domestic or European flights depart from the A concourse, while the long-haul flights all depart from B and C respectively. My flight today departed from gate C62. The latter 2 concourses are accessed by this underground metro, which takes just under 5 minutes travel time and runs about every 2 minutes.
The first stop will be for all B gates, and the second stop will be for all C gates.
Please hold on. Transit is departing. Next stop, gates C52 to C66.
After the quick ride over, we arrive in Terminal 5C, which just like the A concourse features big open windows and excellent views of the aircraft outside. And look what we have here, my first look at BA's brand new A350-1000, which just arrived from Madrid. Quite the stunning aircraft indeed. Just off in the distance, as you saw there, is our aircraft for the next 10 hours, a 5-year-old Airbus A380 with registration GXLAG. Boarding is prompt and on time and begins about an hour before our scheduled departure.
Oh, sorry, it's gone.
Yeah.
There we got it. Go straight over to the right.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you? Okay?
Good, thank you. And here we have our first look at the cabin, which is laid out in a yin-yang configuration and includes added seat headphones and pillow and bedding provided by the White Company. My seat 59K is a rearward-facing window seat and is one of the few seats in the cabin that features direct aisle access.
Make yourself comfortable and keep the aisle clear for all remaining customers to board. We're pleased to let you know that portable electronic devices may be used during the flight as long as they are...
Upon boarding, we are provided with a pre-departure drink, as well as a bottle of water and amenity kit. The kit includes a small packet of lotions, socks, an eye mask, a pen, earplugs, and a toothbrush and toothpaste. We push back on time and soon make our way over to runway 27 right for takeoff. A great day for flying with partly cloudy skies and excellent weather by London standards.
Please pay attention, as these may differ from an aircraft that you've flown on before.
The name's G. Spotty G.
The safety video is a bit cheesy, but features some great British actors and stars. It's funny the first few times you watch it, but then it starts to get a bit old.
Until you've left the aircraft!
On behalf of British Airways, Comic Relief and Flying Start,
Thank you for your attention and your kind donations.
Every penny of which will help children all over the world living really tough lives.
If you have any questions, or you can't find your safety card, or if you've mislaid your magical Flying Star envelope,
Please ask one of your cabin crew members and have a good flight.
cabin service director on this flight to San Francisco. I would like to add my personal welcome to you all and to welcome back our Executive Club members and our One World frequent flyers. If there's anything we can do to make your journey more comfortable, please do let us know. We recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated, and it must be securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. When it's safe to leave your seats, take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury. If you're seated in our first all-Club World cabin, please take care that your personal electronic device does not get lost within your seat, or if you have a C or D visa, we do need to fill in a paper customs form. If you have any questions, please do ask as we come through the cabin. As soon as the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off, we'll commence the cabin service today. In the meantime, do sit back and relax. Thank you.
Today's menu on board features a great selection of wines and other beverages, as well as a 3-course meal provided shortly after takeoff, followed by a light meal about an hour before landing. There's also the club kitchen that's available if you're hungry between meals, which we'll look at a bit later. Feel free to pause anywhere in the video if you want to read further. So for my starter, I went with the pea and mint soup, followed by the roasted breasted corn-fed chicken for the main course, and a chocolate and amaretto tart for dessert. All three were absolutely delicious. Now let's have a look at the bedding provided by the White Company, which I have to say is very comfortable and a welcome upgrade from their old soft product. The pillow is large, thick, and perfect for sleeping. And within this gray canvas bag is also a day blanket, duvet, and mattress topper. Here we have a look at the bed when it's made up. Now even though the seat itself may be a bit narrow, it is excellent for sleeping as it is very long and your feet remain unobstructed. And as is typical of transatlantic flights, the cabin is dim so people can get some rest. After about a couple hours of sleep, I stopped by the club kitchen to see what was on offer. There was a nice assortment of chocolates, crackers, chips, and even ice cream. Something I was pleasantly surprised with was that this flight offered Wi-Fi on board. The prices were a bit steep, but for my testing it worked very well and I was even able to make a Skype call for a few brief seconds. I would say probably the most efficient in-flight Wi-Fi I've tested. And soon we were already starting to make our way closer to San Francisco, at which point it was time for the second meal service. For the starter, I went with the barrel-aged feta cheese, followed by a steak sandwich and another chocolate for dessert. Again, delicious. Here's a look at the in-flight entertainment, which featured a great selection of movies and TV shows. The display was a bit unresponsive at times, but the content itself was quite substantial. The 3D map was also fun to look at from time to time and gave a good view of our progress throughout the flight.
San Francisco, weather conditions are spectacular. Super clear blue day and warmer than we thought. 32 Celsius, that's about 87 Fahrenheit. A lovely warm day in store there and a very bright touchdown expected. We come in from the north, viewing all of the city. There might be views here and there of the city if you're near a window. I know all of you can't be, but if you are, enjoy the views going in. We'll go over the top of the airport thereabouts and change directions to come in from the south just by Stanford University. Actually, that was touching down at about 5 to there, and it'll be 5 to 5 in the evening. After that, as you said, it can take time to navigate around the airport, and then, particularly for early, maybe the stand will be ready. We'll let you know. So that's it for us for now. We've enjoyed a pleasant flight so far. 40 minutes until touchdown in San Francisco.
And before we knew it, we were already on our approach into San Francisco, descending along the beautiful coast of California before turning around and making our landing onto runway 28 right, about 20 minutes ahead of schedule.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco. The local time here is 1 minute past 5 in the afternoon. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When it's safe to leave your seats, please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out to cause injury. Before leaving the aircraft, please make sure you have all your personal belongings with you, and remember, smoking is not allowed until you have reached a designated area. All of us at British Airways and the One World Airlines would like to welcome home our customers who live here in San Francisco and wish those of you visiting an enjoyable stay. If you're travelling on further, we wish you a safe onward journey. It's been our pleasure to serve you, and we look forward to welcoming you back again very soon. Thank you, and goodbye.
So, what do I think about BA's Clubboard cabin? Well, it may surprise you to hear that contrary to what many other people think, I actually quite like it. While many dislike the dense layout of the cabin, I found it to be a positive because it gave me a lot more privacy by the window, and with the divider screen up, it was very much like my own private cocoon. In fact, I found the cabin layout to be especially useful for sleeping because as opposed to many other airlines today, you don't have to jam your feet into a footwell, giving you a lot more room. Also, I found the prices on BA to be very reasonable for business class standards. I paid about $2,200 US for a round trip with no points, which is significantly less than what many other airlines are charging, and is in line with a somewhat inferior cabin product. On top of this, the crew on board were excellent, the food was great, and the bedding was comfortable, so no complaints there. Overall, BA's Clubboard cabin is a product with many quirks, but if you're able to overlook some of its shortcomings and snag a good price on it, I would say it really isn't that bad. It's an enjoyable cabin to fly in and beats economy class any day.
Cabin crew, thank you very much. Doors to the side, please, and cross check.
There's a wheelchair just on the jetty there.
Thank you, bye-bye. So anyway, that concludes my trip to Europe and a more than successful business class flight. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a great day.